Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. How are you, Junior 5? Today, inshallah, we're going to learn about sets. So, what is a set? The set is a collection of known objects that are clearly defined. What does this mean? For example, here, the colors of traffic lights. So, if you meet anybody in the street or ask any of your friends what are the lights of the traffic or the colors of the traffic lights, all of them are going to say red, yellow, and green. So this is what he mean by known objects. Okay, so nobody can say differently. And that's why we can call this a set, because it's clearly defined. Nobody has a say in it. Okay, it doesn't depend on an opinion. So for example here, the month of the year. If you ask anybody, he will say the month in the AD calendar from January to December. So we can count them. They are 12 months and everybody knows about them. So this is also a set because all of the objects in this set are clearly defined. Also, the pupils in your school. Okay, the pupils in your school is a very big number of students, but we can count them eventually. We can know how many girls in each class, so we can know the number of all girls in the whole school, right? So this is also a set. Now, let's see if we can decide if these examples is a set or not a set. The digits of the number 2010. Now, what are the digits we have used to write this number? We have used the digit 2 and the digit 0 and the digit 1. So obviously this can be a set. Now, high buildings. Now I can think that a building is a high, but you have seen a higher building, so you don't think it's that high. So this depends on an opinion. So anything that depends on an opinion, then we cannot consider it to be a set. This is not a set. Anything that has an adjective like high, like tall, like nice fruits. Now, if I like a kind of fruit, but my sister doesn't, now this is a matter of opinion. So this is not a set. The Arabic alphabet. You all know the Arabic alphabet starting from alif till ya. So we cannot disagree on this. So this forms a set. Now the elements of the sets. The objects which a set contains are called the elements of the set. Okay, so let's see if we can say what are the elements of the following. If we can count the elements and know the elements in each one, then it's a set. If we cannot, then it's not a set. Like the prime numbers between 2 and 20. You have studied the prime numbers in Junior 4. Like you know it and you have memorized the song for it. Do you remember it? It's like 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and so on. So I want the prime numbers between 2 and 20. So I cannot start from 2. I will take the next prime number, which is 3, then 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, and stop at 19. These are the prime numbers between 2 and 20. So if you ask any person that knows the prime numbers, he will get the same answer. And these are the elements of this set. So we can consider this to be a set. So the digits of the number 30,043. Now, which digit have we used to write such a number? You can see here the digit 3, the digit 0, and the digit 4. So these are considered to be the elements of the set, or the elements inside of the set that contains the digits of this number, or the digit used to write this number. Again, clever students in your class. Clever here is an adjective, as we have agreed. Anything that depends on an opinion, it's not a set. Letters in the word Egypt. Which letters we use to write the word Egypt? As you can see, we have E, G, Y, P, and T. So these are the elements of the set of the letters of the word Egypt. Now, we have two ways to write the set. We can use the listing method, which is like a list, like a menu in a restaurant. Okay, so the listing method here, to see an example, like when I write B equals the set of one-digit odd numbers. What does this mean? First of all, to write a set, you must know its name. He called this set B, and we always write the name of a set as a capital letter. So the name of the set is B, and you write it capital. Now I want to write this set in listing method, so I use something called curly brackets or braces. Okay, inside of it I'm going to write or list down the digits or the elements of this set. And the elements of this set is any odd number that consists of one digit. Do you remember the odd numbers? It's like the smallest one you know is 1, then 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and so on. But see, 11 is consisting of two digits, so we can only stop at 9. Because these are the digits that consist of one, or the odd numbers that consist of one digit. Okay, so again, first we write the name of the set, which is B capital, then we put the braces here, and then we list down the elements. Now we have to be careful, we cannot repeat the elements. So you cannot write any number twice or any digit twice, just once. Another thing, the order is not important. For example, I wrote here 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Another girl might write 3, then 1, then 9, then 5, then 7. It's okay. So the order is not important and no repetition. Another example, I have here a set X, the set of letters of the word mathematics. So first we start with the name of the set, which is X. That's right. You must write it capital. And then you put equal sign and the braces. Then let's write the letters of the word mathematics without repetition. So as you can see, X equal M, then A, T, H, E, I, C, and S. As you can see, I didn't repeat the M, I didn't repeat the A, and I didn't repeat the T. We cannot repeat, okay? And the order is not important. You can write them in any order you want. Y is the set of the digits in the number 7. So the number 7 consists of how many digits? Yes, just one digit, which is 7 itself. So if you want to write the set in listing method, you start with the name of the set, which is Y capital. Then you put the digit 7 in braces, so Y equals set of 7. And another example, the set of even numbers. Okay, do you remember this? The even numbers? The smallest even number is? No, not 2. It's 0. 0, then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, infinitely. We don't stop. We don't know what is the greatest even number. So, how can we write such a set? It doesn't have an end. First write the name, then you list the numbers and you put dots. What's the meaning of these dots? That this set is endless. It's infinite. It doesn't stop at 6. We don't know when does it stop. So the dots here means it's going on and on with the even numbers. Now this was the listing method. He gave you the set written in words and you wrote it in a form of a list. Now we're going to do the opposite. We have the description method, which you have the set as a listing method and we want to write it in description method. Description from the verb describe. When you describe something, you use words, like making a sentence. So again, we're going to start with the name of the set, capital, which is X. So we write X equal. Then we start to describe the elements inside of the set. What can you see here? These elements are what? Are these numbers? Fruits? What are they? Yes, these are letters. So we have R, we have A, we have T. So we can see that X is a set that contains a letter, and from these letters we can form a word. Any word you can form that makes sense, like the word rat, or X equals the set of letters of the word art. Someone else formed the word rat, so X equals the set of the letters of the word rat. Okay, so this is how to describe a set, or how to write it in description method. You describe what the elements look like inside of a set, then you form a word using these letters. Now, when you form the word, you can repeat, like we can say tort. So we can repeat letters here when you are forming the word.